now for Baseball on the Show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Eric Freddy, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Ozzie Albies is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first down. So stepping in is Ronald Acuna. Lifetime versus this pitcher. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ronald Acuna is the second out of the opening frame. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Ian Anderson, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Talk about impressive. How about an ERA under 2 last season for this guy? If he continues to pitch like that this year, he's going to put himself near the top echelon of pitchers. Not going to be an easy thing to do, but we'll see how he starts out in this one.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. And a foul ball here, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
At the plate now, number 88, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Juan Soto to the plate now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rosario is there. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still no score. Now at the plate is Austin Riley. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Austin Riley.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in is Eddie Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swinging bunt. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded to first. Bell picks it up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next, here is Adam Duvall. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. A ball and a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2-1 the count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Now the pitch.
Bell.
Anderson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
No one on with 1 down, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. swung on but fouled off to the left.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate, Luis Garcia. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Nope. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left side, but well foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded weakly to the right side. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And now here is Dansby Swanson. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock at 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Now at the plate, here is Ian Anderson. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a flare out toward right center. Garcia has a play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Carter Kieboom digs in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Freddy. Now the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. To short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The second baseman.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Good battle. Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soto is there, one away. Acuna digs in now. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. The 1-1. Fly ball right down the line and left. Number 88 is there, and he has it for the out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The 1-0 home.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. He's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Number 88.
Stepping in now, number 88. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer it that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The first baseman, number 19.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for Washington. Through 4. Still tied. Nothing. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the AB now. Austin Riley is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
First pitch on its way. Eddie Rosario is at the plate as he watches ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Riley aboard here at first with nobody out. Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Lifted down the line in left, and it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. To second for 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Nationals, the catcher.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Cable Ruiz. And he fouls this one off. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up, and that's out number 1. Now it'll be Luis Garcia. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
On a line, that's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Carter Kieboom comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Center field, number 16, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking at his career totals, Robles is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's another 2-2, and he got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch of the AB now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna coming in, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. That's leave a pair. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip. New inning set to get underway, and up next the catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And there's a base hit on the line. Now a long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, I love to be aggressive on the base pass, certainly when you're watching the play. That runner saw that baseball right in front of him. The whole play transpired right in front of him, and he felt he could get to third base, then he better get there. Can't be thrown out in that situation.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Swanson, the runner at second with 1 away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. No hits to this point. Now here's the first offering.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Two and 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Over to first, and that retires the side. Braves strand 1. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, number 3. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The shortstop.
First offering on its way. The 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, number 88.
At the plate now is number 88. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Freddie Freeman is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Fouled away. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now the Nationals skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Mason Thompson comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh. Into the box now, Austin Riley, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here's the 0-2, fouled off. The next 0-2. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Robles. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Still no score. Last half of the 7th here, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
First offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. He's right there. One there. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the base.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing doing for Washington. We are still scoreless. ready now is Adam Duvall. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now here it comes. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next to hit is Dansby Swanson, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Jock Peterson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to bat, Carter Kieboom. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Swanson brings it in, and there's 1 away. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Victor Robles stands in as he looks at a called strike. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Yadiel Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. In now, number 3, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Swanson scoops it up on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nationals lead 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Kyle Finnegan will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So now into the box is Ozzie Albies. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. To the plate now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Austin Riley. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in the hitters meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. It's back to the nation's capital after this. And stepping in, number 88, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Tyler Matzek enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Number 68.
First pitch on its way. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Duvall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Number 19.
Digging in next, Josh Bell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Now to the plate, here is Cable Ruiz. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Comes set. The 0-1. Grounded to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. Still no score. And now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 pitch.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Next to dig in, Adam Duvall. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Again, another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Number 3 over to his left, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. So stepping in is Luis Garcia. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Ruiz heads for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Number 56 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Ryan Zimmerman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The winning run is at first base. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's the first pitch. Victor Robles stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies brings it in to second for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one. Riley Adams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Lays off, and it's 3-0. Number 3 would be next. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Number 3.
Big at bat now, and here is number 3. The winning run stands at second base. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Austin Voth takes the mound to start the 11th inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Aire Adrianza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And this will be fouled away. 1-1.
Duvall, 2 strikes.
Swinging a high chopper. Bell scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Albies. In his career against this pitcher, he's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Albies with a 1-1 count now. One and two.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next to hit, Ronald Acuna. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Will Smith takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. So here is number 88, a hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Duvall comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And now for Washington, Juan Soto. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Into the box, Keibert Ruiz. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
2-0 now. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie to second for 1. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Well, that's a play right there, D-Row. You either have the talent to make that play or not. That's not a play you can practice.
Oh, you got to be fired up if you're on the bump right there, Dan. That game had a chance to be tied if it catches green grass. Phenomenal defensive play to win the baseball game.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.